Hello and welcome back to me playing City Skylines the right way. Well, I don't say it's a right way, but it's certainly a better way than some people. My little princess was trapped up in a tree for 3 hours before... No, don't you close your tweet. Before the hashtag fire department showed up to save her majesty's... Her majesty, oh, okay. Hashtag save the cast. Hashtag master race. These little messages are so cute at times, but sometimes you don't even know what they're referring to. In this case, of course, they're referring to the new fire department we have, so they have fire safety. And apparently, fire safety also means safety for cats, which is always nice. Now, we have pretty low a what's it called? Land value. Our land value is rather low, so we can increase it easily using parks, playgrounds, plaza with trees, paradox plaza, like that, you know. Right now we're a bit lowish on money, so what we're first gonna do is check if we have the pipelines running around. Yes, we do. It's covering most of it. Let's connect here too, because we can, and there should be a small section, yeah, over here. Just by dragging this over there should be fine. There we go. So now we can, of course, just, you know, plop down more houses. Ugh, I hate these two tools, are just detestable. I just use this one. It's a bit more precise, if I might say so. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being picky or something, which likely is true, but, you know. This crossroad is fine. There doesn't seem to be any issue with the traffic yet. There might be some later on, but for the time being, everything is fine. You know what, here is the riverside, the road is going already downwards, we don't want it to be too exaggerated, so we're gonna make a curved 45 or so degree road here. Basically make some nice panoramic houses over here. Just need to lengthen up this a bit, and this should be good enough for us. Now we're gonna plop down some more housing over here. And that should allow us to get more citizens, actually. This is a bit too long here, we'll see what we're doing with that. Alright, that's fine. This way we're also getting more money, of course. Now I was thinking a bit about the layout of the map. What I think I'm gonna do is use this island over here simply for the reasons of industrial. I'm gonna move this industry over here. This is gonna be where the dirty stuff is. Why? Because, well, first and foremost, it's gonna be easy to connect the train tracks there. We just make a tiny overhead thingy stuff bridge. And then another bridge over here, and you have the train line here, and you can connect it easily to the mainland here, as well as there's a lot of train tracks over here, of course. And secondly, there is easy access with the boats. I think they cannot actually, the cargo boats cannot even... Where are you going? Springwood. I think the cargo boats can't even go into the rivers anyway, so it would be a good spot for using a dock. However, what I'm gonna do is, once we get the land, I'm gonna reshape this highway because it's taking a bit too much space on that side and too many little... I think I'm gonna make basically an elevated highway in all likelihood, something like that. So we're gonna use that for industrial purposes. Here's gonna be basically our wood operation, because there's a lot of trees. There is also the train line which we can connect, so we're gonna purchase definitely this land next. This is where we're gonna basically get our money from and our export, or import as you want to call it. I don't know if you want to call... Oh god, there is something burned down here. Yeah, we'll likely need a fire department over here, but we don't have enough money for it. Not at all. 12,000 for it. Actually, when is our next goal? 2,200? Should be soon enough. So yeah, I think we're gonna make like a small, uneducated city here, which is gonna work in farm fields. I don't know now, wait a moment, let me check natural resources. Yeah, this is farm fields, fertile lands. So we can build like a small city over here. Have cargo train as well as passenger train. Have forestry over here and farm fields over here. I think that would work out. And we keep the schools to a minimum, like just an elementary school, just because, you know, some education is always nice. Meanwhile, this citizen I'll try to educate as much as possible so that we can get high-ranking jobs, and that's what they like. In general, it is what they like. Now, the parks, and the issue with the parks is that they're rather big. There is not a 4x4 park, which kills me a bit. But what can I do about it? Nothing I can do about it. So we're gonna place down a park. Or should I actually... No, you know what? We're gonna place down a park because this should actually increase the land value a whole bunch. Over here. Well, a whole bunch. I say it very broadly. It's not gonna increase it a lot, you see. It's pretty average right now. It's like, eh. You built us a park, but it's not like we like you or anything. However, this might be enough for them to level up their houses to rank 2. As you can see, educate more citizens to allow the building to be upgraded. Make sure your education facilities can handle all the potential students. Where do we have our school? Our school should be... this one? Yeah, we're on the edge. You can see that basically elementary schools are actually very small and can hold very little people. So usually I go with the formula 10 elementary schools, 4 high schools, 1 university. Now I don't know if this is actually the correct formula, don't listen to me, but it worked out for my cities, and to the point that I had so much education that they would refuse to work in the industry, just like outright refuse to work there. So we're gonna build some houses here. Let's make them a bit smaller because we can. There, like that should be fine. Actually, we're gonna keep a bit of space here for a potential road, so we don't have to demolish a house later on. It would be a terrible shame after all. Now we're about to hit 12,000. I think we're gonna plop down this firehouse right at the industry, the heart of the industry. You can move buildings, by the way. This is actually one of the better things added from the SimCity series. You can relocate buildings. It costs about what? Yeah, it costs about 20% of the original cost. But you can also destroy them, and you get a refund of 9,000. So you still pay more, of course. You pay 3,000 instead of 2,400. But it is a choice. It definitely is a choice. What I think I'm gonna do is, because there's a lot of outside coming trucks that go into the industry, we're gonna connect these 2 roads together. So we're gonna make a tiny little bit of a simple, straight, one-way road here. We're gonna make something like this. About something like this. There we go. That's a 2-way road, I know that. You really gonna do this to me, game? Okay, listen up. Listen up, buddy. We can agree. We can agree sometimes. We can definitely agree. Jesus Christ, come on. Maybe, wait. Is this good enough? It's a bit curvy. It's a bit curvy. Okay, how about we do this then? Just keep it going. Just keep it going. There we go. Now keep this one going. No, it shouldn't work that way, I think. The best way to do it is just to make a one-way road that goes here. Keep in mind, this is all turning into a highway later on, so it doesn't really matter what I'm doing. There we go. Should work out now. Alright. It looks okay. It's not amazing, but it definitely looks fine for the time being. We're gonna upgrade this straight out into a highway, by the way. There is no reason not to. So there's that. Probably gonna make a highway connection between this and this. Maybe. I'm not sure. We could make a highway... To be honest, this could work fine just as a highway exit, simply because there is a highway going all around this place. We can use it like that. Highway connection, yeah, we're basically encircled by a highway. It would be a shame to make this a highway. We're just gonna make it like an exit then. I think that is alright. There's a huge demand for commercial. We're getting a commercial boom right now, essentially. And what is going on? I think not enough educated workers. We need more education. Education is what we need. Well, we can build a high school, but it costs a bunch. I think my best call would be to reach the next step of the city to become a bigger city, essentially. And with it, you know what? Let's build a few small houses in here. Might as well. Not in the center. Not in the center. Let's not make that mistake. Just a few small bungalows. Should be fine enough. We can add some housing in here. Like that. Alright, everything is okay right now, except for the fact that we need a high school terribly. So we want to reach that 2,200 inhabitants, which should be soon enough. Yeah, it's increasing still, the population. Alright, that's fine. Let's increase a bit the size of our commercial district, shall we? I think that's the best goal. Nope! What's that? What was that all about? There we go. That's better. You didn't see anything, guys. You didn't see anything. What we can do is something a bit fancier, you know. It's not gonna generate too much traffic in the first place, so it's not really an issue. We're gonna make this a bit fancier. Let's set up the pipelines and spread the commercial love over here. Now here the electrical cables are interfering with me plopping down maximum range on this field, so we're not gonna plop them down there yet. We're not. No, don't. And there we go. Perfect. This should be fine. Do we? No, we did not unlock this yet. When is it? At 4,200. It's still some time before that happens. By the way, don't look ever at this weekly change, because it's a weekly change. It's not a daily change. You might think, oh my god, I'm losing so many inhabitants. No, it's not true. That's a lie and you know it. So we're running out of energy again. What I think we're gonna do is basically settle for this side to have its own energy. It's not a lot of good energy generating spots, of course. That's the issue. So I think we're gonna put a windmill over here. Straight out connected. Oh, we don't have enough money actually. Come on, hit that 22200. You know you want it, mate. There we go, this should connect and we should have enough energy. Now these buildings are getting abandonment because we don't have enough educated workers, I said. Come on! Yes, we did it! Alright, we get transport, level 3 unique buildings, bus, or industry specialization, recycling, recreational use policies, and highways. We get highways, bus depot, advanced wind turbine, and cemetery. We'll have to build a cemetery too, but do we have enough? Yes, we do have enough for a high school right now. So we're gonna build a high school. Yes, this means that we'll have to likely destroy one of these buildings. It's something that just needs to happen. The high school, by the way, has a much bigger student capacity, 1,000, you can see here. However, mistake that some people make, Northern Line, they think that high schools replace elementary schools. They don't. It's a cycle. You cannot send 6-year-olds to university. It does not work that way. They age. If you check the houses, children, teen, young adult, adult, elementary, high school, university. It's 3 different ages. They don't go straight into university. University is not a huge kindergarten, alright? You build all of them, not only one. Building only one will make everyone ignorant. Everyone, alright? Good, good. Had to point that out. Anyway, this should actually improve the education a lot. Lord, this bloody music sometimes gets very loud. Alright, so we have that gun for us. Positive we can destroy some of these. That's enough too. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's just paint this all blue and nice. Now I'm wondering if we should already start expanding. We have some money still. We'll need a cemetery sooner or later, so we need to do that. Lots of abandonment due to uneducated workers. Of course, now students are pouring in, and those will become educated, but it still takes some time, you know. Education is not a step taken fast. So we need to take care. Also, the issue with this is now that there is gonna be too many educated workers here. We want uneducated workers. So this is like this. Uneducated without school, educated with elementary, well-educated high school, highly educated with university. Again, it's a cycle, you know? There's a cycle depending on how many schools they visited, their education level increases. You don't want to hire well-educated and highly educated people in industry. Simply put. That's why we're gonna put a lesser educated place over there. Of course, this actually collides, literally, with my goal of building a hadron collider, which will provide scholarship for all of my citizens. Apparently, I've never built it, so I have no idea what it does essentially. But apparently, that's what it does. If that happens, well, sucks to be me, I guess. Now, let's increase the land value a tiny bit. Let's build a... You know what? The large playground is one of the better ways to spread the love. You'll see why. Its area is it's very big. I'm trying to minimize now the destruction of buildings. I think I'm just gonna straight up place it here. Does it look okay? Well, it tilts a bit, but you know, kids run anyway, so whatever. What we can do now is also go here. No, here. Gravel path. We can connect this, I think. Yes, we can. I'm going to curve ever so slightly. There. Now they have a nice path. And we did not destroy the house. Yes, I know that I said that I might build a road there or something or stuff. Nah, I'm not gonna do that yet. Lots of people there. Look at that. Also, I just noticed how tilted this whole place is. Look at that. Oh. It's killing my OCD a bit, but whatever. They're gonna deal with it. Okay, we have plenty of money. Let's build a graveyard, which is actually under health care. Graveyard or cemetery. Patient capacity 3000. And when it says patient, it really means dead people. Yeah. Yeah. It has a reach. Again, it has a reach just like any other thing. I think we're gonna build it near the city or edge. The reach is here, so there's a capacity, or rather how far they can drive. I think we're just gonna straight up build it here. I think it's fine. So basically you build it, you have here's this drive around the city picking up dead people. And they bring them here. Once it reaches 3000, it's over, it's full. However, luckily enough, we get crematoriums later on at 14,000 inhabitants, by the way. By the way, I have to mention, city goals also depend on the map you're playing, as far as I noticed. It's not, you know, straight up a given of statistical information for every single map. It's different for every single map, a tiny little bit, not a lot. For instance, Boomtown 2,200, Busy Town 4,200. For another city might be 4,800. But we get the 2-lane roads with trees. These are very important when you want to separate make a bit of noise cancellation. We also get all the big buildings and hey, that's my roundabout. So yeah, stuff like that. Lots of abandonment. Seriously, why did they keep that? That's horrible. Another thing that I don't agree necessarily with is the fact that you need to plop down parks. Necessarily next to roads. I mean, you're giving us paths, and you're not allowing us to build parks in the middle of a block with paths. Why? Like, why? You can use space so much better. Like this here, I know what I did. I did it just to make it fancy, but this is absolutely obsolete. This is wasted space. There is nothing that will ever happen there. Nothing. I can make a park myself, like, you know, just to give an idea, but... something like that, and then you place, of course, some bushes, small tree, and when I say small, I mean huge fucking ass tree. And these are, I think, smaller trees. There we go. There you go! It's a park! Only that it doesn't work as a park. It just doesn't work as a park. What can I do about it? Alright, so now finally education seems to be solving itself, which is good. We have plenty of money. To the point that we are considering buying this land, and I'm gonna buy it right now. Bam. I can already buy this piece of land and build a bridge and stuff like that. Now we have even railway connection, by the way, but the bad news is we haven't unlocked trains yet. We unlocked them at 8,500. It's gonna take a while still. But now we can make some forestry area over here. Now, I have never tried this, but I think you basically paint a zone, something like this. There's gonna be a bit of olive bark, please. What's that name all about? Something like this, you know. Just, you know what they could add? Square tools, something like that would be really coming in handy into making this a bit easier for me. And then you make this that, and basically all industry plop there will become a forestry specialization. So it's easy. It's as easy as that. Do we have any wind over here? We have them. Oh my god, look at all that wind. That's beautiful. We're gonna spam the bejesus out of our windmills over there. Because I can. I think that's also iron ore. Or ore. No, it's not. Ore is over there. You can actually understand which resource is what, depending on the color of the grass, by the way. Well, forestry is simply trees. Here you can see it's a bit brighter. This is farm fields. This is nothing. But if you go like, I don't know, over there, it's a bit brownish. That is oil. And bluish here is ore. I forgot that last time I started the episode completely. But it's actually a good idea to control that way as soon as you start building a city, so you know where the resources are, more or less. Righto. We have lots of space here. We can even build a small city here. When I say a small city, I really mean a small city. We're gonna plop down a straight road here, like that. This is gonna basically be the main roads. This goes a lot uphill, doesn't it? Yeah, it does go uphill, quite a bunch. Now I don't know if what's the capacity of this. 2-lane gravel road suitable for as a service road, support slow traffic. I don't know what the traffic amount is going to be, but we can always upgrade later on. We can always upgrade later on. Simply for beautification reasons, we're going to put this road, because it makes sense that, you know, things more mundane. Really, I cannot plop it in the middle? You doing this to me, game? Are you doing this to me right now? Well, fuck you. You wanna fight me? I'm gonna fucking fight you. I'm gonna motherfucking fight you, and you cannot stop me. Bam. Fought you. I fought the game and won. Well, the plopping down of roads, you just have to have a bit of patience at times, and that's it. There we go. Let's plop down a bit more here. There. So this is basically going to be our forestry area. We're going to place down a couple of... You know, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to separate the wind turbines. We have some money to build them. So we're going to build about 3 of them over here. We're going to connect it to the industry area. And we can destroy now this. This should be enough to... Oops. This should be enough now to keep the industry area all on their own. We're going to keep our own wind turbines for the city here. Of course, now I have a bit oversaturation with our wind turbines, but you know, sometimes that happens. We have absolutely no need for citizens, so we're gonna... We could actually also change this and have a water tower of our own over in the industry area. Because we also can do that. And in fact, I should do that. Yeah, we need to keep it a bit further away from... You can't actually... You can't connect it to the road? No, you can't. It's a lie. The game lies to you. Don't listen to it. What a friggin' lie. Liar! Okay, and we connect... something like this. That should have enough energy for us to build our forestry over here. Okay, is there anything else that we need to do before we do this? No, not really, I don't think. We're running low on money, so might as well start doing this. The offices are still locked. Excitement ensues. Ooh. Okay, they could also add a tiny little bit bigger circles here for this stuff. Let's see how much this builds. This is all in Olive Park, correct? Yeah. Down there it isn't, but down there it's already over, so it doesn't really matter. Look at that. It's all clean energy. It's all friggin' clean energy. It's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. What you doing there? Lumber mill? Okay. Pseudo clean, I guess. Alright, now we've basically separated a bit energy as well as waters. I actually can demolish this. No, do they produce poop? Fuck it, we're gonna build another one of those then. Let's just outright build one of these guys here. Beautiful sights through the breach. Fantastic, really. Keep in mind we're gonna replace all of those with water treatment facilities later on. There we go, that should be fine now. By the way, since we're trashing our poop down the river, it's not as polluted as normally it is, because simply there is a huge river going on. Look at that river. Look at that, how it curves down. Water physics are existent in this game, but they're a bit iffy. I'm not gonna lie. They're very iffy when you're building hydroelectric dams and stuff like that, but you'll see that yourself later on once we unlock that kind of technology. Now, all of a sudden, we have a huge demand for residential. What I think I'm gonna do is start plopping down a few buildings over here. Connect them with the energy. It's just gonna be a small town, essentially. I think we're gonna curve a bit the road, since the highway here is like that. We want to minimize, essentially, what we're gonna build. I don't want to spend too much money when I have very little money for myself. Should be good enough. It's not even! It's not even. Are you going to... What? What you doing there, game? Apparently the game decided it would be a good time for me to waste a lot of money. I just guess it's because of inclination or something like that. I have no idea. Yeah. Nah, it's fine. That's a bit big, isn't it? Yeah, that's huge. Oops. Never see that happen. You never saw that happen. I'll just do this. It's a bit of a weird interchange, I guess. That's true. Oh my god, this is so no. No. That's just not good. That's just abysmal. Destroy everything, cancel everything. Nothing happened. Oh man, we have too many educated workers right now. This is the problem. Okay, okay. Take it easy, Lauren. You can do this. You can absolutely do this. We just have to be clever with our given resources. Alright? You can do this. Alright. Drat! We're out of money. There we go. There we go. Bam! Beautiful. Much better, isn't it? It's very, very much more orderly than what it was before. Fucking shit that I built before, anyway. For now, this is gonna be good enough. People will just have to deal with it. We can always upgrade this to a highway, so it's gonna become a 3-lane, one-way road. So there's that. There we go. And this is gonna be our city here. Our small city. With uneducated workers. We just don't build a school here. We just don't build a school. It's best for our industry. Come on. Game, don't do this to me, man. Just don't. It's not nice. It's not nice to mistreat your friend. There we go. It's a bit curvy again. Well, whatever. But they'll have to deal with it. Simply put. This might generate a lot of traffic, by the way, but I have solutions for that. Easy solutions for that. We'll see as we go. This doesn't have to be huge, by the way. Just, you know... Oh my god, game. There we go. Just a tiny bit. Like that. Curved. One-way roads. Beautiful! Alright. Let's connect pipelines. It's a bit costly, resource-wise, but... You're doing this for the greater good of industry. We are doing this for the greater good of industry. And now we wait and pray for money to come. Game. There we go. Perfect. Everything is connected? Yes. Alright. Now we just need enter. Oh god, look at all that. How can trees be abandoned? Nothing to worry about. We're doing this. We are doing this. Bam. Look at that. There's gonna be lots of housings there for our uneducated citizens to work in our farm fields. Beautiful. We need, of course, some electrical connection too. Bit tight, but should be okay. This music is so loud. There. Can you start building houses over here? No? No? Do you just want to build them over there? Okay, don't complain about... Ah, there we go. Connected. Everything is connected. Fantastic. So we're expanding over there. We can just start demolishing all of this nonsense. We'll have to build a police station. We'll have to build a hospital. We'll have to build a bunch of stuff for these guys, but we'll not build a school. Why am I collapsing trees down? That makes no fucking sense. Whatever. Thus far, our pollution is not that bad. Come on, expand faster, my friends. Expand faster. There is no demand, that's the issue. You know, we're gonna put some commercial because we can. Down here. Just to the border. Just a little bit to light up their mood. Thou shalt get commercial. Wonder if this is enough to connect them. Probably we'll have to build a tiny bit of a connection here. There, this should be enough now. Probably was enough earlier already, let's see. Yeah, it was. Whatever. Whatever. Don't mind anything that happened. Still abandonment because just people are not getting hired quite yet. It's a bit of a slow and arduous process, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Nothing to worry about. It will happen. I promise you. Oh boy, heavy traffic. Okay. We can solve that pretty easily. There we go. Much better. Yes, it's a highway on top of a highway, and a highway that goes in a roundabout, but it's a highway that doesn't make traffic. And there is a simple, another solution if there is more traffic. And that is a one-way road here and here. And a one-way road here and here. Incoming and outgoing. Yeah. People are getting hired, but it's not... Ooh, hello. Energy is lacking. Fear not! We shall solve that issue. By building another one of these guys. Wind turbines all the way around the city. Hey, this cliff. I like that. I like this cliff a lot. It's pretty fair. Oh! Halt right there. We're gonna solve this issue the alternative way. No, we're not gonna do that way. We'll just outright have to build another one of the fire departments. I think it's safer that way. Bam. Stay happy and don't burn yourselves. Still need to build one of these. Well, let's expand a bit. There is a lot of demand right now, so I think it's appropriate that we expand. I'm outright gonna destroy a house. By the way, I'm just gonna say this. Why did you build your house there, mate? Why? Why did you have to do this to me? Why did you have to do this harder than it was? Ugh, sorry. Apologize for having hiccups. Hiccups. We're gonna keep some space there available for a train station, of course. Let's make a single road here. A few roads like this. Here. Then we connect them with some pipelines. Right, is this gonna be enough? No, let's make a small pipeline down between the houses. If it breaks, I guess they're just gonna have to demolish the houses. Fucking deal with it, people! Deal with it. I didn't build any pipelines here, did I? No, I did not. Like that. And that. What the things you do for your uneducated people. Not enough workers. We're gonna get workers, don't worry about it. So we'll also want to keep the land value low here. Simply because higher land value does not, you know, higher or lower land value doesn't really matter for these peasants here. Peasants. Is the fire truck coming? Fire truck? Fire truck? Oh, there they are. Oh no! Our cannabis bushes are on fire. Whatever will we do? Causing a fucking huge issue with the traffic is what you're gonna do. I think it would be appropriate if we made circling traffic a bit more easy for us. So let's expand this a tiny little bit, and we're gonna make a one-way road that goes this way. I don't know if they're gonna use it, probably not, but you know, at least it's there. Oh, there's one car that used it. No, they're just outright turning around this place. Alright, whatever you do. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. There seems to be a bit more demand for industry, so we're gonna comply. Why not? We can move this... Wait. No, those guys are without energy. That's not good. We're just gonna move it here. There we go. For the time being, until we can find a better spot for it, but for the time being it should be fine. Is this all under forestry? This is under forestry, yes. Alright, good enough. Let's just expand this main road here. Some dirt... Wait, dirt roads are in the first section. Dirt roads. Let's say 2 dirt roads and then another asphalted road. That should be okay by my standards. There we go. Probably need some more water. Well, no, for this section, no, we don't really need more water. We can always make some pipelines and cause issues. Oh, God, you're doing this to me, game. I say, are you doing this to me, game? There you go. That should help now. We're gonna make a one-way road that goes downwards here. Something like that. How is it oh my God. They need to fix that. That looks abysmal. Ugh. 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 Jesus. Don't make this to my... Don't do this to my OCD. Don't do this to my friggin' OCD. Okay, we're just gonna expand here. A tiny... Oh, not there. Here. Our forestry. More people to work. More monies. We're making a lot of money right now, and I am happy for having our current, you know, citizen... Oh. They're using that energy like pricks, aren't they? There, have another windmill. Until we get some better source of energy, we cannot do much about it, really. Once we buy this piece of land, we can expand here our wind turbines on the sea. Advanced wind turbines, if you want. But for now, it's fine. Anyway, it's almost 3/4 of an hour, and I'm gonna pause this right now. Thanks everyone for watching, and until next time, be well. Bye!